Hi, I'm Graeme Payne, a senior partner at TBDCyber. Today we're talking about cybersecurity risk management.
So, Graham, tell us what cybersecurity risk management truly means. It can be complicated to some, and can cover a lot of things, but break it down, make it simple. Tell us about it.
Yeah, sure. So I think to me, it starts with understanding what your critical assets are, what your critical data and systems, what do you use to run your business? And then from there, thinking through about what are the threats that could act on that important information or critical business processes, systems. So understanding external threats and internal threats, and then how they could attack that data or information or systems. And then once you've kind of got an appreciation for what the threats are, then understanding how vulnerable those assets might be, because of the way they're deployed or the way they sit in your IT environment. And then once you have a good feel for that, is then applying the appropriate controls to mitigate or manage the risk to an acceptable level that's within your organization's kind of risk appetite, which means there's no such thing as 100% security, so you're always accepting some risk. And so if you can define what that level of risk is, then you can implement controls and mitigations to ensure that you manage your cyber risk within that risk appetite. So essentially, that to me is the key elements of a cyber risk management program. Obviously, around that there needs to be processes to then monitor and manage, because those risks and threats are constantly changing. So monitoring, managing, and then reporting on those, so that all the appropriate levels of management are aware of what risk they're taking on, and how changes in the threat environment could be impacting their organization.